This is an introduction to the Grand 5500 backpack. You've planned for months to conquer that mountain, but it's not going to give itself away. You'll need a pack that was designed strategically, built to take a beating, and has plenty of room for all your gear. The sleek, clean, great-looking design is just a bonus. With the Grand 5500 backpack, you'll be ready for any expedition. This 90-liter pack weighs under 5 pounds without the included poncho and removable front pouch. It's a true four-season backpack with features and options that set it apart from other packs. It can haul all your alpine equipment, including skis, snowboards, and snowshoes. The rugged pack shell is made from 420D Oxford with 1000mm waterproofing to stand up to the roughest terrains in the most extreme parts of the world. Oversized zipper pulls on the exterior pockets and main compartment zipper are easy to use, even with gloved fingers. You'll love the reverse U main compartment zipper that allows easy access to all your gear. The Grand 5500 provides superior comfort and a precise fit with tension adjustments at the shoulders, chest, and torso. Aluminum stays provide strength and support right where you need it. The split wishbone waist belt sits comfortably on your hips, and a thickly padded lumbar area provides exceptional lower back comfort. Other comfort features include thick shoulder pads with load adjusters, and air channels along the back to maximize air circulation. It's also hydration ready, up to 3 liters, with an integrated hook and loop hang tab so that you can easily hang your hydration bladder inside the pack. Instead of a rain cover, we've provided a tarp poncho that will cover you and your backpack in the case of a downpour. It also doubles as a minimalist shelter. The Grand 5500 is a pack like you. It welcomes the terrain that makes the average person shudder. The Grand 5500 backpack, like all Teton products, comes with our limited lifetime warranty, which is our promise that you can count on us. If you ever have any issues, please reach out to our awesome customer service team and we'll get you back outdoors and on the trail. And that's an introduction to the Grand 5500 backpack. Get outdoors and enjoy life.
Hey, I'm Lindsay with Osprey Packs, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Atmos Aura AG series. This is a feature-rich pack designed for a traditional backpacker that's going to go out on the weekends or on a week-long hike. What it's really well known for is its anti-gravity suspension, and what that means to you is extreme comfort and fit and ventilation on the trail all day long. Both the men's Atmos and the women's specific Aura come in a 65-liter and a 50-liter size pack. Osprey's anti-gravity suspension features a continuous back panel of lightweight mesh extending from the top of the back panel to the hip belt to provide unmatched comfort and ventilation. The adjustable anti-gravity harness and fit-on-the-fly hip belt can be fine-tuned for that perfect fit. Let's go over some of the premium features that make this such a great pack. The floating top lid has dual zippered pockets and can be removed and integrated with a flap jacket to cover the pack for lidless use. It has a stow-on-the-go trekking pole attachment, dual stretch mesh side pockets, dual ice tool loops with bungee tie-offs, a large stretch mesh front pocket for stashing gear such as a rain jacket, lower zippered sleeping bag compartment with a removable divider, dual upper and lower side compression straps, a sternum strap with safety whistle, dual zippered hip belt pockets, an internal hydration reservoir sleeve, and both the men's and women's 65-liter version comes with 2 zippered front pockets. The Atmos Aura AG's award-winning anti-gravity suspension is a great reminder that backpacking doesn't have to be a sufferfest. So pick up a pack today, get out on the trails, and enjoy that extreme ventilation and comfort.
Hey, we're down in southern Utah. My name's David with Granite Gear, and we're gonna go over the new Blaze 60 design. All right, so our new Blaze is 3 pounds, and it's ultra light yet ultra durable. Breaking down the fabrics, we're using a 100D Robic nylon as the main body fabric, and in the high impact and high abrasion areas, and on the Granite Gear arches, we're using a triple weave UHM WPE fiber that's interwoven into 210D Robic nylon. We have a large front stash pocket made of stretch woven materials, and a key new feature is this side access zipper that runs the entire length of the front panel. The pack has 2 large side pockets and includes a lid for added volume and quick access into certain items that you may want to keep on hand. And then for the gram counters, the lid is fully removable, including these webbing straps. The lid can be flipped and reattached to the front to act as a chest pack using the same rear attachment straps. This keeps even more contents quickly accessible, such as snacks and maps. The refit fully adjustable dual density hip belt ranges from 26 to 42 inches on the unisex and 24 to 40 inches on the women's fit. To refit the hip belt, simply use your hand to break the hook and loop connection and adjust to fit. The hip belt pockets provide quick access to items and are large enough to fit +5 smartphones. An additional feature of the lid is its ability to be converted into a lumbar pack in combination with the refit hip belt. Remove the hip belt from the pack and connect the lid to itself, and you have a quick summit pack. The frame system is designed to fit you exactly. The frame has height-specific adjustment points to lock in your torso size to achieve the perfect fit. Without removing, slide your hand behind the frame and toggle the shoulder strap stainless steel connection point and reposition to your corresponding torso length. These are marked on the frame in 1-inch increments.
Regardless of the type of pack, all adjustable Mystery Ranch packs have a telescoping yoke that can be adjusted to your specific torso length. Properly fitting your backpack is critical. A proper fit allows the pack's frame to effectively transfer the majority of the weight to your hips. A proper fit will maximize the load-carrying capabilities of your pack. Your Mystery Ranch backpack has adjustable harnessing. You are able to move the yoke up and down depending on your torso length. It is important to put the belt and the lumbar pad, the back of the belt, where it is comfortable for you. Ideally, the lumbar pad should sit in the small of your back, and the waist belt wrap over your hip bones. When the pack is properly fit, the pack should mirror the S-curve of your back, and you should place the center of the waist belt pad over your hip bones. A good fit starts with getting the right backpack harnessing size. For this, you'll need 2 numbers: the size of your waist, measured from 2 inches below the belly button, and the length of your torso, which can be measured with a tailor's tape or a string. From the bony bump at the base of your neck, the C7, to roughly at the height if your belly button was on your back, the spot on your spine just above the top of your hip bones. With these 2 numbers, you can easily refer to our sizing charts and find the right size pack for you. Once you have your pack, you will need to go through the following steps to achieve the perfect fit. You can fit your Mystery Ranch pack yourself or find a buddy to help. To start, loosen the straps on the shoulder pads and waist belt. Put the pack on and find that comfortable spot for the waist belt and lumbar to sit. Ideally, the top of your hip bone should be in the middle of the foam pad of your waist belt, and the lumbar pad should sit in the small of your back. Tighten your shoulder straps by pulling down the back until it's comfortable, but be sure not to over-tighten. Next, secure your chest strap via the buckle and tighten just enough to pull the shoulder pads out of your armpit area. Then reach over both shoulders with your hands and grab your load lifters and gently pull taut. After you have the pack comfortably adjusted, if you are doing this on your own, stand sideways to a mirror and reach over your shoulder. Locate the seam where the shoulder pad meets the back of the yoke. That joint should be flush with the top of your scapula. Determine the distance it would take to align that joint to the top of your shoulder blade. Loosen all straps and take the pack off and continue with the instructions. If it is aligned, there is no need to make any further adjustments. Your pack is properly fit. If it is not aligned, you will need to adjust the yoke up or down to align with the top of the shoulder blade. Remove the adjusters from the harnessing. To remove, open the Velcro flap on the back of the yoke by pulling the loop. Remove the plastic yoke adjuster and push it the whole way down between the pack bag and the yoke to break the Velcro seal entirely. Adjust the yoke up or down the distance needed to align that joint with the top of your shoulder blade. Once adjusted to the appropriate height, pull the adjuster out and pull it back where you got it from. It is a critical piece of the framing. Pull the pack back on. Buckle your waist belt and chest strap and see if that joint is aligned with the top of your shoulder blade. If not, repeat the process for adjusting the height of the yoke until it is properly aligned. Your pack is now properly fit. But remember, once you're in the field and your pack is bearing a load, you may need to make micro adjustments for maximum comfort and performance.
Hi, I'm Devin.
And I'm Lindsay with Osprey Packs, and this is your Pack Fit video.
So there are many things you want to think about before buying a pack and getting the right fit. Things like how long your trip's going to be, or maybe how much weight you're going to be putting in that pack. But the most important thing of all is finding the right fit. And to do that, we need to measure your torso to find it. So you can use one of these Osprey pack fitting tools that you might find at one of your local retailers that sell Osprey, but today we're going to show you how to do this at home to find the right measurement. So it's going to be great to have either a partner or a friend to help you out. You're also going to want to have a tape measure. So the first thing we need to find is our belly button, right here. If we find our belly button and we trace a line straight across, we're going to find the top of our hip bones, our iliac crest. Now if we cup these with our hands, and I have you turn around, what you're going to find is that on the back here, you are going to be able to draw a perfect horizontal line straight across here to find our first fit indicator. That's the top of our hip bone. The next thing we want to do is find the C7 vertebrae. Now that's going to be on the neck. It is a bone that when you look at the floor, it'll actually protrude out. And if you turn your head side to side, it's fixed as well. So we know we've got the proper fit point there. I'll take the tape measure, and in inches, where those two thumbs intersect on the horizontal line, I'll go straight up. I'll have you look up. Actually, look at the trail for me, please. Perfect. And if I look to the side there and find that C7, we're looking at a 17-inch torso. So what pack size are you typically going to be?
I'm normally a small, so I'm 5'10" and normally wear a size medium or large in a shirt, but I'm a small because of my torso length for a pack size.
So it's a good thing to remember. It doesn't matter necessarily how tall you are or how short you are or what size clothes you wear. Pack fit and pack sizing is going to be completely independent of that. So measuring the top of the hips to C7 is going to give us that number. It's going to help us find the proper pack fit.
So now that we've gone through how to size yourself, we're going to walk through putting on a pack. So whether you're watching this video to learn about sizing and you haven't bought your pack, or you have a pack at home, go and grab it and walk through these steps with us. So first, you're going to want to put some weight in your packs, about 10 to 20 pounds, maybe with some pillows. Also, loosen all the webbings on the load lifters, harness, shoulder straps, and your hip belt buckle. Pick up your pack. I like to put mine on one knee when it's a little bit heavy, and then put it over one shoulder, and then the next. We're going to start with our hip belt buckle. Take the hip belt buckle, put it over your belly button. Your hip belt wing should be centered over that iliac crest that we talked about when we were measuring. Take both webbing straps, pull them across body evenly. We want our hip belt to be covering over those hip bones, but also we don't want it coming all the way to the buckle. That means you're topping out and the hip belt is going to be too large and it won't carry the weight appropriately on your hips. Next, we're going to tighten our shoulder straps. So grab the webbing at the end of your shoulder straps on both sides and pull them down and back evenly. You want to pull this to tension so you have a nice wrap around your shoulder. And if your shoulder strap is fitting you appropriately, it should end at the bottom underneath your armpit. Or a good cue is if you come up the line of your pant, you can also see where the shoulder strap should end. After that, we're going to tighten our load lifters, or what I like to call sometimes load stabilizers. They shouldn't be lifting the load for you. To find those, move your hands up your harness. Find these two little pieces of webbing over each of your shoulders and pull those up and forward. A good indicator to look for is if this is angled at 45 degrees. If it's too flat or angled up too high, you might need to look at adjusting your pack or looking at another pack size. Next, we're going to buckle our sternum strap. Let's take a deep breath as we tighten it again to tension. And that's going to be your perfect tension that you're going to need so you have comfort on the trail for when you're breathing and you're not over tightening it, but it's going to hold the pack in place and help keep the harness on your shoulders. One other indicator to look for that we haven't mentioned here as well for that torso length is that C7 vertebrae we talked about. We want about 2 inches between there and the pack, and that might be an indicator if you need to adjust that harness up or down for your torso length.
Okay, so now we've looked at how to measure a torso, we've looked at how to fit the pack, and we've gone through some tips and tricks about how to make sure that everything's fitting right. If you're finding you're still not getting that right pack fit, you may need to move to a different size or look for a pack that has some adjustment in the hip belt or in the shoulder harness. So thanks for watching today, and go out there and get a pack.
This is an introduction to the Scout 3400 internal frame backpack. When the wild calls and your desire to explore kicks in, you know you'll be relying on your wit and what's on your back. The Scout 3400 is our top selling backpack. It comes in a variety of colors and will hold 3,400 cubic inches or 55 liters of gear. It's a great pack for light backpacking trips that last 2 to 4 days. Its shell is made from 600D diamond ripstop and 600D Oxford canvas that will hold up to years of rugged use. It has a fully adjustable fit in the torso and waist belt. The shoulder straps have upper load adjustment for balance once you're all packed. The thick padded shoulder straps, foam lumbar pad, and molded back panels will help you carry the load longer and more comfortably. You'll get the most out of the space provided because the Scout 3400 backpack has a large sleeping bag compartment, multi-directional compression straps, and multiple compartments and pockets arranged for strategic packing. If you find yourself out in the rain, you can keep your gear dry with the included rainfly. The Scout 3400 internal frame backpack, along with all Teton products, comes with our limited lifetime warranty, which is our promise that you can count on us. If you ever have any issues, reach out to our awesome customer service team and they'll get you back outdoors and on the trail. And that's an introduction to the Scout 3400 internal frame backpack. Get outdoors and enjoy life.